you guys, it's Kat here. Listen, I had to come on the audio because I'm actually in the car, and I promised my husband that I wouldn't be on the video while I'm in the car. And I've got to go pick up my niece. So she's waiting for me, and it's getting ready to thunder and storm out here. So anyway, long story short, sorry that the video got cut off, but I did want to come in and oh no, did I leave my bank card? Good googly moogly. I think I left my bank card at the house. That's not a good thing. That's definitely not a good thing. So anyway, I wanted to come in and finish our conversation about corporate to course build life. You're working a 9-to-5 job. Hey, you guys. Hey, Prophetess. Hey, Latrin. Hey, Tara. How are you? Thank you for coming in, you guys. Sorry, I have to be on audio, but I am in the car, and so I can't be on video. So I hope that this is okay. I can still see your comments and all that good stuff, but I had to come on audio so that I can go pick up my niece. So I hope that that is okay with you guys. Okay, y'all just let me know. Hopefully you can see and hear me okay, and all is well. So I wanted to, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. So I wanted to come in and talk strategy. Thank you, Prophetess. I appreciate that. I wanted to come in and talk strategy with you all as it relates to, hey, Tamisha. Good. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can hear me loud and clear and all that kind of good stuff. So listen, if you are still working a 9-to-5, if you guys are still working a 9-to-5 job and you are trying to strategize about how to get out of that situation, and hey, Tariq, thank you for coming back, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, and I'm in the car. I have to go pick up my niece from the bus stop. She's getting out of school. So thank you for that. So I wanted to come in and talk about some corporate to course building strategies. And listen, is this a topic that you all really want me to talk about? Because if so, I was thinking about doing a whole series on the strategies behind leaving from, yeah, I do. I think it's the weather too, Tariq. Do you all want me to really talk about this? Because there are some strategies for how to responsibly leave your 9-to-5 and go into teaching what you know. Is that something that you want me to, talk more about? Because I want to do what's going to help you all. So, okay, yes, Prophetess. Okay, what about the rest of you guys? What do you all think? Because I have like a whole lot of strategies, because you all know that I've done this. No? Yes? Okay, Prophetess says yes. Hey, D. Emmanuel, what's going on? You need to be on my calendar. I didn't see you on my calendar. Okay, yes, Tari. Okay, awesome sauce. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that. I'll do a series on that. Hey, Tony, what's up, lady? How are you? I saw you in the Scoposphere this morning. But I was rushing. I couldn't say hey and how you doing. But thank you so much. And I know that you're new to the Course Crush crew, so welcome. You see, y'all don't think I be knowing, but I really do. This is really a community. You know I'm gonna call you out. This is really a community, and I really do care about what you guys are doing. So I try to keep up with you all, and don't be surprised if you hear from me. I might just actually give you a shout, give you a call, and just be like, hey. Don't be surprised. I've been known to do it. You'll be scoping today. Awesome. What's your handle so that we can follow you? What is your handle so we can follow you? Hi, Terry. Hi. Welcome. Look at all the new Course Crushers falling in. with all the regular course crushers, been rocking out with Kat the Course Builder for a while. I appreciate you guys. So listen, we're talking about corporate to course building strategies, a responsible way to leave your job and go into teaching what you know, because I am not going to be the one to tell you to just up and quit your job. Okay, I'm not that girl. I'm not the one that's going to tell you that, because you cannot send me your light bill. Okay, so I'm not gonna be like, quit your job, just quit your job, just quit, it'll be all right. No, because if you anything like me, okay, every 30 days, okay, somebody is asking for some money. Okay, if you're anything like me, you have kids that's talking about, mama, what we eating, what's for dinner. Okay, if you're anything like me, you know, you need to go on vacation every now and again. You got to live your life. You like to go to a movie every now and again. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you to just up and quit your job. Okay, but what I will tell you is that if you want to transition out, then I can help you with that. I can teach you how to do it responsibly so that you can live your life. However, you can make sure that you're putting things in place so that you can actually make that transition. Hey, Latoya, I don't know, that's Latanya. I'm sorry, Miss Polk. Latanya, welcome, honey. Welcome, Course Crusher. Okay, so we're talking about how to do this responsibly and how to do this in a way that is going to be, now I'm not going to say that it's going to be 100% comfortable for you. I'm definitely not going to tell you that. You are going to have to get out of your comfort zone in many ways. Hi, honey. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. That is for sure. However, there are some steps that you can start taking right now to position yourself to be able to do that. Okay, does that sound reasonable to you all? Does that sound reasonable? Does it sound reasonable to say, hey, let me start putting some things in place? Does that sound responsible? Does it sound reasonable? Does it sound like something you all can do? Yes, Prophetess. Yes, Tawny. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. That's what I'm talking about, because we all have families and responsibilities that we have to do. So I'm not going to sit on here and sell you a pipe dream and tell you to, quit your job and you can start making all this money tomorrow. I'm not that girl. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that. What I am going to tell you is that if you're willing to take some steps, okay, if you're willing to consistently do the things that you need to do in order to make that transition, then you too can do that. That's what I'm here to tell you, okay? And if that sounds good to you, if that sounds like something you can get behind, then I'm certainly capable and willing to share with you the strategies that I used to get out of my corporate situation, okay? So when I very first got out of corporate, it was many years ago, and it was on the heels of my manager telling me that I could not take off for my birthday. Those of you all who've been rocking out with me for a while, you all have heard this story, so sorry, I don't want to bore you to death, but that is how I first decided that I was getting out of this business of corporate, working in corporate. I just couldn't stand it. This girl, to me, she was, young enough to be my child, or she was definitely younger than me. And here I was, I'm a professional. I'm proud of the work that I do. I'm sitting here, I'm making almost six figures. I wasn't making at six figures. I was almost at six figures. And here this girl is telling me I can't take off for my birthday. Are you serious? Girl, bye. So that, it makes me mad even today. It makes me mad even today. And the reason it makes me mad is because my birthday is on New Year's Eve. My birthday is on New Year's Eve, so it was already a holiday. We already had half a day. Are you serious? I'm traveling around and working like a hound dog all year long, and I can't take off. So anyway, that was kind of like the straw that broke this camel's back, honey. I was like, I got to do something else. I cannot be bothered. This is like, the money is not even like, there's got to be more to it than this. So that's my, that was sort of my impetus for, for saying I'm done. What's yours? Does anybody else? Can y'all relate to that? Is it just me? Was I just a silly one? I don't know, but I was like, bye. I just can't. So I talked about this a little bit the other day. If you all caught my live, you can relate to that, prophetess. I'm serious. Ew, I was like, bye. Yeah, I can't. When just retelling a story makes you mad. I'm telling you, I'm telling the story and I'm still mad. I'm still hot. I'm like, really, girl? So that's when I started putting things into place. I started putting things into place, and I have had corporate clients for many years now. And the corporate clients that I have been my bread and butter. I just started with my business online about 16 months ago. And in just that period of time, I have been able to literally get rid of some of my clients. Okay? I got rid of the biggest one a year ago on July 22nd. A year ago, July 22nd was when I gave them my notice, my 30-day notice that I would no longer be contracting with them. Okay? Oh, I like that, prophetess. I love that. Yeah, I had to let it go. Thank you. I mean, I appreciate it, but I had to let them go. That's exactly how my former boss made me feel. I was like, for real? Oh, right. Oh, I see. Right. But you know what? You don't get mad. You get a plan. You don't get mad, you get a plan. Don't get mad, get a plan. Okay? And so that's what you have to do. So I was talking about before we got cut off before, that a strategy for you while you are on your 9 to 5 or your corporate or your clients, whatever it is that is sucking your time. Because I'm here to tell you that corporate clients can drain your life too. Like, I don't want all them clients, because clients are demanding. As the years went by, they were even more demanding on my time. I was telling you all the other day, they wanted to give me a laptop. So I had these people's laptop. They want me in these meetings, and I'm just like, are you guys a client or am I an employee? Like, what is it? And it was too much. And even though they were paying me well, how many of you know that it's not all about the money? God, it's not all about the money. Seriously. So, well, it wasn't for me anyway. It certainly wasn't for me. And I have not looked back, and I am so glad that I did not look back. I don't regret it 1 minute. Yeah, don't get mad. Get a plan. Get a plan, okay? So here's what your plan needs to include, okay? Let's talk about this. And I'm going to be coming in giving you all some more strategies for what to do. So here's the thing. I don't want you going in to your job talking to people about how disgruntled you are, how upset you are, how irritated you are, how you're going to just do your own thing. Do not go to your job and start talking about how upset you are. Okay? Don't do that. Okay, there's my baby. All right? So some of you all are at your jobs and you all are talking to people. Hey, babe. You guys are talking to people about your plans, and I'm here to tell you, loose lips sink ships, okay? Loose lips sink ships. So do not go to your job talking about your plans, okay? Do not change your attitude, If they come in and say, hey, we're changing up the whole thing, and now you're going to report to Sally instead of reporting to Mary, and you can't stand. Okay, I hope I'm still on. I don't want you all going in there changing anything. If they say, oh, well, Tamisha, what you think about that? What do you think about these new plans they're talking about? Prophetess Turner, what you think about this or that? I want you to just keep it cool and just be like, well, if that's, that's what they want to do, then I just assume that that's, that's for the best, that that's what they want to do. Okay? I want you to keep it copacetic, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when you are in transition from corporate to course building, you're going to teach what you know full time. I am here to tell you that you are going to need those people for a minute. Okay? Now, I know people don't want to hear this. I know it. It's all good. But I'm here to tell you that you are going to need some time off. You are going to need to maybe work from home some days. You are going to need to, to see if maybe they can send you to a conference or so that you can shore up your skills or get some certifications out of them people before you quit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, don't go in there, okay, changing your attitude. Okay? Everybody doesn't need to know what your plan is and what you're doing. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so I want you all to remember that while you are in transition, keep it copacetic. I've had some attacks from my employer once my colleagues started noting I was doing something. Okay, so Tawny, listen to me. While you are in transition, you have got to throw them off the trail. You got to throw them off the trail. If you have people that you work with on your Facebook, unfriend them. Okay? Oh, I gotta get to the gas station. Okay? Am I the only one that just runs their gas all the way dry? It's ridiculous. My husband's gonna kill me. But I'm gonna get to the gas station. But listen. I knew someone who did that, and the next day she came in, they had her stuff boxed up waiting for her. What did she do? She unfriended them? My sister-in-law was on my webinar yesterday, and she made comments about talking to me next week. I don't understand. Did I miss something? My sister-in-law was on my webinar yesterday, and she made comments about talking to me next week. Okay, I didn't get it. I knew someone who did that. The next day they came in and had her stuff packed up waiting for her. Okay, so she unfriended them on Facebook? Is that what she did? Is that what she did? And the other thing that you all can do is you can post loose lips telling them, oh, that she was going to leave. Right. Loose lips do sink ships, okay? So the other thing that you can do is you can hide your posts so that that only certain people see your posts. Okay? You're going to have to go kind of incognito for a while until you are ready to leave. Okay? So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to fly under the radar. So that means don't go in there to your job being the one with all these opinions and disgruntled attitudes and all that kind of stuff. You got to fly under the radar for a minute. Okay? Does everybody get what I'm saying? Does everybody hear what I'm saying? I hope you all hear what I'm saying. If you want to transition out of your job the way that you want to, then you have got to fly low. Fly low. Because you are going to need those people for a minute. Okay? While you are in transition, you're going to have to meet with people. You're going to have to go live on Periscope and Facebook. Okay? And I'm telling you right now that you are going to need some time to do some of this stuff. You're going to need some leeway. As your business grows offline or online, as your online business grows, it's going to demand more of your time. See, right now it's okay because you haven't actually started making all that money in your business yet. And because you haven't started making all that money in your business yet, or with your business online, you don't realize the rigors of what's getting ready to happen. Okay? You don't really realize how much stress and strain it is going to take from you in order to run your online business as well as work your job. There will be a period of time where you will have to do both. You all understand what I'm saying? You will have to do both. So that means that you have to have peace at your job. You have to be peaceful at your job. You have to seek peace. You have to bite your tongue. You have to agree with your boss, even if you don't quite agree. Agree. And just go along with it so that they stop looking at you. Okay? You do not want them with their eyeballs on you. It's like the eye of Gandor from what was that series? With the dwarves. What was that series called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The 3-part series. And the big eye was always looking, and somebody moved down on the earth, that eye would just turn. So you don't want that eye. The hobbits, them people. You don't want that big eye turned looking at you, because there are going to be some things that you are going to have to do down the road where you need for them to be okay with you. Tell me about it. It's not. Yeah, it's not. Oh, family members too. Seems like it's not just a job. Well, you know, Tariq, your family members, I don't know about yours, but ain't none of them paying my bills, okay? So, therefore, it's the people that are actually going to be financing your online pursuits, okay? So, the people who are going to be financing, Lord of the Rings, that's right, LaTanya, Lord of the Rings. You don't want that big old eye looking at you, okay? So the thing is that you are going to have to rely on those people for a minute, because they are the ones that are going to be financing your efforts to transition out of there. Okay? So right now they are helping to finance those efforts. So I want you all to lay low and be cool. Okay? Be cool. Be cool. Okay? As you start doing more in your business and your community starts growing, you are going to have to be there on the other side of that community. You are going to have to be there. Otherwise, it's not a community. Okay? So therefore, the time that you are spending on your job, you are going to have to start managing it a little better. Okay? You cannot give the job everything that you have. Your job, like it or not, is financing your business for a minute. That's right. Absolutely. Like it or not, they are financing what you're doing. Okay? So, and that's okay. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that you have some, it's a good thing that you have that. It's a blessing that you have. Okay, so what's going to happen is that as you become more successful in your online business, as you become more successful with that, the demands on your time are going to increase. Okay, you all get what I'm saying? You're going to have a lot more demands. You're going to have demands not only in your 9-to-5, but you're going to have demands as an online business owner. So if this is something that you all want me to continue talking about, I will talk to you more about how you actually manage that time. Okay, how do you actually manage the stress of your 9 to 5 with your business pursuits? Because when you go to teaching what you know, here's what you got to know: that you have to actually teach people. Okay? Okay, so what you all have to know is that you have to actually be available to teach people. Sorry, hope I'm back. All right, so you have to actually be available to teach people. And you can't come on tired, exhausted, you know, your eyes got circles all around it. Nobody wants to be, nobody wants to come on your broadcast and be taught, and you know, you can barely keep your eyes open. You can barely talk to people right because you're tired, you're stressed out and all of that. So I'm going to be talking to you all about some strategies for how to actually make that transition, to teaching, from your corporate experience. Okay. And I hope that this helped. Has this been at all helpful? Has this been at all helpful? Or am I telling y'all stuff you already know? Has this been helpful? I hope it's been helpful for you. Y'all let me know. Are y'all still on there? Is this thing on? Okay, thank you, Tawny. Okay, thank you, Prophetess. Thank you. Okay, good. So I will come in with some more strategies. You guys have any questions for me before I get off of here? Y'all have any questions for me? I'll stay on until good, Tari. I hope this has been helpful. I'm gonna stay on until there are no pumps available. I mean, Quick Trip is always like there are never any pumps available at Quick Trip. Seriously. I don't know why that is. Like Quick Trip, like there can be a Shell gas station, there can be a Quick Trip, and there can be a BP. Okay, you finished, honey? Okay, he telling me I can come around. Thank you, baby. If there's any of those gas stations, Quick Trip is always going to be the one that's always full up. Okay, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Okay. No questions? Okay, you guys. All right, you guys. I want you all to have a happy and safe weekend. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, but I will be back on later this afternoon, and I will be able to be on camera this time, okay? If you have any questions you think of later, definitely reach out to me. If you need to talk to me in private, feel free to reach out to me through the direct message, and I'll be sure to respond to you, okay? All right. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. I love you. Take care now. We'll talk soon. Bye.